Down tonight, might not be. 50-50 either way. Can't tell. Alright. And hello, future people, just letting you know that if you're just tuning in, just skip a couple of minutes in the head in the video, because I gotta put the link around and maybe flip this upside down. I'm not quite sure yet. Okay, that actually looks upright, which is surprising for my... See? Oh, that hurt. What you watching?
Who knows?
Okay. Okay. Of course, now we pop it up. Ooh. Ugh, I hate shopping at Value Village, but... yeah. Oh, yeah. See? Oh, no. These guys. I wonder if I can just bend these guys up. Let's do that one tonight. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do when she finishes up all her Nancy Drew stuff.
said.
Ooh, hello.
Well, I think that doesn't tell.
Interesting.
Oh, that's
Not quite the quality I was expecting, but gotta work with what you got.
what am I using for turn the iron on? Good to know.
That means it's a very thin sheet of paper, which means I can't use a lot of water.
Oh, we're going straight to the music part.
Please turn immediately and enter the whale's mouth directly to her left. Thank you.
Sure.
And enter the whale's mouth.
Oh, we're going straight to the music part.
Please turn immediately and enter the whale's mouth directly to her left. Thank you.
Sure. Ahoy, mateys.
Well, from the way you just marched right on in here past all those sorry with clothes signs, you're either who I think you are or you're one determined gatecrasher.
If you think I'm Nancy Drew, you're right.
That's a relief. It's too early in the day to go sicking the cops on anybody. I'm Harlan Bishop.
Okay. It's really boring around here with park clothes.
What year is this?
I begged Miss
OWAGO.
agreed to a pay cut.
Oh. Well, must really like
You
your
must
dog.
really like your job.
I've only worked here for a couple of weeks. I figured staying on while the park was closed would help me get up to speed on all the equipment and such.
Only a couple weeks. Suspicious.
Where did you work before you came here?
Oh, I worked in a store.
Oh, so shady.
Store. You know, as a security guard in Flemington, not around here.
So is this your first encounter with a haunted amusement park ride?
Somebody swiped the horse off a carousel and now it's malfunctioning. The police don't think it's that big a deal, and frankly, neither do I.
What about the roller coaster?
Accidents.
See when you paint, when you were made.
That these so-called accidents are really the result of the park's karma getting bent out of shape by negative energy or some such gobbledygook.
Okay.
Good.
Who's Ingrid?
Ingrid Corey. You'll probably meet her. She's working during the shutdown too. She's the park's chief engineer. Believes in all this wacky new age psychobiogenic stuff. Like if you eat food served by a waiter who's in a bad mood, you'll get scurvy or something.
Oh. Where can I find her?
First things first. You won't be meeting her or Elliot Chen, the park's art director, until after you go see the park's bookkeeper, Joy Trent. Miss Santos's orders. Joy pays all the bills, so she knows pretty much everything that's going on. Plus, she'll give you an access card. Miss Santos wants you to have the run of the place.
Okay.
That would certainly help.
Wait, hang on. I know Joy won't give you one of these, so I will. Here you go. It's a Captain's Cove Fun card. Lets you ride the rides and play the games on the midway.
Sure, thanks.
I'm trying to look up the date for this so I can find some artwork that matches it and try and figure out the style a bit.
Well, see, Joy's just kind of joyless. It had never occurred to her that you might want to have some fun while you're here. Of course, she's a newbie too, like me. Maybe she'll come around. Anyway, here's a map of the park. I put an X where Joy's office is.
Okay.
I see you have a security camera trained on the carousel. Does that mean you got the theft of that carousel horse on tape?
We didn't start monitoring the carousel until after the theft. But we do have one of those so-called hauntings on tape. Want to see it?
Yeah, that'd be great.
I got the tape right here, all queued up. I played it for the police. Like I said before, they...
Combination history. Alright, just give me a minute. I need to look this up. Yeah, it's gonna be what it is. I'm gonna paint a sea dragon. Give me some. Everything is so goddamn detailed. It's gorgeous, but not exactly what I'm looking for inspiration. Screw it. I'll just wing it like I always do. If I screw up, it's a bit of a book. Alright.
You weren't real impressed.
So it just starts moving.
On the tape, at least. The band moving started up. Stayed on for about 30 seconds, then stopped.
Is that where the horse is missing on the right? There's like one dot instead of a pole. Did you notice a burst of static just before the carousel started?
Did you notice that burst of static just before the carousel started to turn?
Probably just a glitch in the tape. We use them over and over.
Have you tried to prove your screwed up wiring theory?
I ain't no cop. But now that you're here, maybe you can prove it for me.
May I see that tape of the carousel haunting again?
I got the tape right here, all queued up.
So we can see it multiple times if we want to. Yeah, you can see a little space missing on the left of that carriage that's on the front row. There's like a little circle. That's where the horse used to be. No stop though. We're for high fiber to help fuel great days. Kellogg's, we're for breakfast. Switch to RBC and get the new AirPods Pro at no cost. Only at RBC.
See you around.
Go get 'em.
Anything else here? That music. Nothing I can click on. I guess it's all for later. However, why would I want to go in? Hey, Evie.
Please don't open that.
Sorry, bad habit.
Bad habit. She has always been nosy. What a cute map. Can we go here? Little cuppy play ponds. A guppy.
Hello, are you Nancy?
You remind me of someone. What does she look like? Is it the girl from Resident Evil 4? Why can't I think of her name? Sherry Birkin. Oh yeah, actually, that's much better. Yeah, she looks like Sherry Birkin. Are you Joy?
I am. You're Joy? Joy Trent. Sorry about the mess.
Actually,
So, I was supposed to give you an access card.
oh. No hurry. If you're in the middle of something, please go ahead and finish up.
No hurry. If you're in the middle of something, please go ahead and finish up. That's okay. I just as soon get this little farce over. Excuse me? You're only here because it makes it look like Paula Santos had nothing to do with any of this cursed garbage. Are you saying she did have something to do with it? I've seen how Paula runs the park. All she wants is to get more and more people through that gate. And what better way to do that than with a carousel that's allegedly haunted? But why would she sabotage the roller coaster? She can't make any money with her park shut down. She probably just didn't know the park would be shut down. Is Miss Santos aware of the way you feel about her? Of course not. I don't want to get fired. Besides, nobody's been hurt. Except that glorified con artist who claims his neck got injured, Lance Huffington. And the truth is, Paula offered me this job because she knew I needed the money. And I'm not entirely ungrateful. My father died recently. His estate is in bankruptcy. He used to be co-owner of the park. 2 years ago, he suffered a huge financial setback, and he had to sell his share to Paula. When he died 2 months ago, he was flat broke. Paula could have bailed him out, but she didn't. Frankly, I think the reason she hired me was guilt. Right. I'm supposed to get an access card from you. Here you go. That should get you into all the private areas of the park. But if you run into problems, don't come to me. Ask the chief engineer, Ingrid Court. Her office is by the haunted house. The only other people in the park right now are Harlan Bishop and the art director, Elliot Jin. His studio is right by the treasure chest souvenir shop. But try not to bug him. Why? Is he temperamental? He's behind in his work and needs to catch up. Miss Santos has been getting on my case about it. Well, I think you have everything, so if you'll excuse me. Oh, right. Thanks for all your help. Sorry if I disturbed you.
Man, next year you're too nice to her.
Okay, if I peek in here, go ahead and look around. Excuse all the clutter. I'm still trying to get this place organized.
What is that?
Oh, I do not feel good tonight.
Hand training, and then it has a thing under it. CCAP has agreed to sell the horse. The horse will be removed from the ring on August 3rd. Must be replaced immediately. Please find out how much this will cost and will be paid for it. I need this information by end of day Thursday.
Looks like stenography.
Stenography?
One of the carousel horses being sold. I wonder which of them.
Stenography.
What the living fuck is this?
Shorthand? What's that? I don't know it.
Hey, Mom?
Yeah,
You still got that tape handy?
Writing things faster.
did it climb? You hit it?
Yeah, toss her down,
What do you say?
please.
Galaxy Ballroom, Sheldon Rousseau. The world's greatest beachfront ballroom. Dr. Shaw Bates. Nothing else.
Okay, here we go.
Sheldon Rousseau.
Thanks, Mom.
Original Sheldon Rousseau.
Alright, this is a little weird, so I'm not gonna.
How's that for irony?
Oh. Haunted house upon the stage.
This has got some sort of batting in there.
Ooh. Victim of coaster accident files $1 million lawsuit against Park by Monica Clark, Cove Friars. West Huffington 37 is suing
shit.
Captain
Oh,
Cove
that's
Amusement
scissors.
Park for $1 million as a result of neck injuries by allegedly suffered. He allegedly suffered while riding the roller coaster at the park last week. Huffington, a salesperson at Matey's pre-owned car company, was a passenger on the Tidal Terror roller coaster when it suddenly lost power, slipped backwards, and stopped. He claims that the sudden stop caused his head to snap backwards and forwards, and that his whiplash effect caused severe trauma to soft tissue in his neck. The lawsuit seeks compensation for medical costs, pain, and suffering, and emotional distress.
Oh, I guess that's where it's staying now forever.
Including Huffington's, who are currently at the time of the incident. Huffington alleges that it's not uncommon for whiplash victims to be unaware of their injuries until later. The next day, that's when it hit me. I woke up and couldn't move. The pain was so bad, said Huffington. It's still bad, and the doctors say I may have to wear this neck brace for the rest of my life. I'm not trying to soak anybody. It's just I just want what's fair. The owner of the park, Paula Santos, declined to comment on the lawsuit. The park was closed immediately after the accident to allow a thorough inspection of the roller coaster. The cause of the accident has still not been determined. Trying something that gets used still during court cases when the talking happens so fast that you just put down a few buttons that can make words depending on how it's connected. That's interesting. I didn't know that was a thing.
Go around the whole edge to
Blast
reinforce
off in
it.
the night rockets. Only at Captain's Cove. Amusement park. Can we read this?
Shit.
Maybe I should give
Not a very interesting live stream, but none of them really are.
1983. Mike DeSalle holds the jewelry found in the padding of the orbiter. According to Detective Perez, more hidden valuables could turn up in the park. The orbiter finds hidden treasure at Captain's Cove. By Dilly Dally. The orbiter turned into Mike DeSalle's favorite amusement park ride yesterday, when he found close to $50,000 worth of jewelry hidden in the padding that's lined the ride's backrest. I felt something sharp when I strapped in, said 19-year-old DeSalle. By the time the ride was over, I thought for sure whatever it was had totally stuck itself into my shoulder. Assuming someone had placed rocks as a joke, His son examined the backrest, found a small slit at the top edge, and through it managed to pull out the offending objects. 3 necklaces, a pearl necklace, and 2 jewel-studded gold bracelets. I knew they were real right away, he said. Fakes just don't sparkle like that. He turned his find over to the police, who quickly discovered that the jewelry was indeed real. It had been among the items stolen when a thief broke into the safe at the Captain's Quarters Hotel 3 years ago. Despite the fact that the man suspected of the theft is currently serving time in the same penitentiary. Unrelated crime, none of the stolen items have ever been found until yesterday. The man in charge of the investigation 3 years ago, Federal Police Detective P.G. Harris, recalls that the thief made his getaway by running through the park. Harris now suspects that the reason the loot has never turned up is because the thief stashed the jewelry in various places throughout the park, so he could return for it days, months, even years later.
There.
Looking for someone? Wow. Let's see.
If you're Harry, not anymore.
That's me.
Ordinarily, I don't do the hands-on work, and I'd be able to shake your hand. Yes. I'm sorry, Drew. Nancy Drew. I'm helping Miss Santos discover what's behind this case of the monster. Okay, if I ask you some questions?
Sure. You've got your own family issues.
D, vitamin B3. Nice. The vibe you're giving off tells me you're low. Nothing that some natural peanut butter on a slice of whole wheat bread once a day won't fix.
Wow. I just walked in the door. Can you imagine? You walk into a room and the person looks at you, it's like, I know it's your problem. Vitamin D. You haven't seen the sun in a while, have you? I can smell it off of you.
Alan Bishop mentioned that some of your beliefs concerning food were somewhat unconventional. It just seems obvious to me that what you eat, as well as the psycho-spiritual conditions under which you eat it, results in what you are, that's all.
Psycho-spiritual conditions when you eat food.
Alright, let's see.
Are you sure?
Half an hour into this, haven't done a fucking thing yet.
From Ohio State and everything. She's like surprising people. Unpredictability is what makes life interesting.
Okay.
Miss Santos asked me to figure out what weird things have been happening around here lately. What's to figure out? Someone stole a horse off the carousel and now the park is cursed.
Oh yeah, easy. Just a regular curse.
So you think this curse thing is real?
Oh, that's so cute.
Kessler. He said if they were ever separated, bad luck would follow. And it has.
Do you think it's her? Do you think she's the one who is after the treasure, but she's just, like, throwing in the curse and the vitamin stuff to, like, throw you off? To be like, so you won't take her as seriously, but in the meantime, she's actually doing stuff in the background. Could I see the blueprints
of the roller coaster so you can show me exactly where on the track it stopped?
Ooh,
I've
dinosaurs.
looked all over for those blueprints and can't find them anywhere.
And now she
I'm sure
can't find the
maybe our
blueprints.
engineers know where they are. I'm afraid I don't.
Any ideas or suggestions? I'm definitely running out of steam.
Do you know Alan Bishop? I know he's an ex-bouncer from Trenton. I also know it drives him nuts that this is one of the few places in the park he doesn't have a key for. Any idea why someone would steal a horse off a carousel? Money. I hear they can be very valuable. Do you mind having to work during the shutdown? Not me. Keeping those card readers functioning is practically a full-time job all by itself. Plus, I happen to adore my job.
She probably gets paid regardless whether the park is closed or not. So
Thanks for your help. No big deal.
no big deal. Ooh, whose workplace is this? Blueprints.
I believe that's
I'm trying to find
You
something.
wanted a camera.
Sorry.
They're all pretty chill about me touching everything. Pandora 2XS hybrid opened up. A Porsche. Okay, now I really think it's her. She's already like, she's so sure she's gonna find the treasure that she's already planning what to do with the money.
I don't know, I'm stumped. I'm running out of ideas by the day.
So we met Carlin, Joy, then Ingrid, and then here's Elliot.
I don't know, let's work on the next one then.
She got a skirt sticking out.
Ooh, Holy fuck!
Until George Trent calls me.
Oh my god!
Okay.
Wow. Okay, where should we go? The hotel's where we're staying. There's the haunted house. I guess you should probably start with speaker, so. Then there's a roller coaster and midway game. Spurs or pec legs, please.
Well, if you're an actual person, say hi in the chat. If you're a bot, continue as you are, botting.
This takes a fun pass.
You're not missing anything? I seem to have run into the artist block, and I have no idea how to continue. Let's see.
Oh, I'm actually ready already.
We'll be starting in 3 seconds, so hang on tight. And don't forget to try for the brass ring.
Oh no.
Yeehaw!
Free ride.
Oh no.
Oh, this is actually really creepy. I feel like
Get it off without ripping it. Oh good. It's only a little stuck.
this is you could do great
Huh.
like this, where every time you go around something changes.
There we go.
Here it comes again.
Oh, quick, quick! Well, I got one ring.
There we go.
Oh, I can't stay on it. It just auto locks me.
Fade it, but that's okay.
Well, I have a ring.
I'm going to cut that off.
With scratching in from Atlantic Lottery, you can scratch yourself a little moment of fun.
She didn't expect anything.
Hit Pinterest for this.
I don't know. Like, check
Mountains.
where the horse was stolen and stuff.
Mountains.
Swimmer's itch. Please insert the foot.
If I play this game, I can win a seahorse.
You're about to play Swimmer's Itch. You have 3 fun credits left on your card. Your mission is to get the swimmer to the beach.
Get her to the beach before the hurricane hits. Move the swimmer from right to left.
I saw one with a mountain. We'll look at that. I can find it again.
Vertical objects move up and down, horizontal left and right. Square objects can move in any direction. Keep an eye on the weather forecast. If you don't reach the beach by the time the forecast says hurricane, you lose. Get all 3 levels and you get a seahorse token. Let's do media.
Let's see what we're doing.
Okay.
Google. Just make a weird monster. Just make a weird monster.
Okay, that was it.
How about something like give me an idea. Come on, hands, work. And I don't want to, but you can do it. Look at this piece of tape of it. Alright. How about a monster? It goes like this. Stays in the water. And he's got an arm that goes like this.
Hydromatic. Insert tokens.
And his other arm's scrubbing his armpit. And he's just got this
What is it?
big, loosey toothy grin. Big,
Wait, what did
big
she
eyes.
do? She knocked something over?
And there's like suds and suds
So
and
it's something
suds.
like this
And like suds and suds and suds and suds.
Whale, dolphin, trout, shrimp.
Like he's having a bath.
Can I play this one?
This takes a fun pass.
Fuck it, I'm doing it. I haven't done anything really cartoony and I need to start doing that, so here we go.
Catapult the squid through the hoop.
Okay. How do I... Oh, Oh, that's too much. Wait, that was it? How was I supposed to do it? Want to try again?
Let's see.
Alright, matey. Welcome to the squid talk.
We can always get a new card.
You'll just have one fun credit left on your card.
Alright.
Catapult the squid through the hole.
So that was too high. Oh, can I do this as well? Oh. I can't tell. Oh, not loud enough. Hard enough.
How about a game of squid toss? Oh, you are using your last fun credit, so I'm keeping your card. That's no problem. Just get a new one. Catapult the squid through the hole.
Okay. So this one we figured out. This one is this.
So that one's my base.
So then this one. Do
And
we do
then-
a 2 or 1? I think 2.
Then up in the corner here over the mountain, I'm gonna
Oh,
have
it's too far to the left. Right. Damn it. Okay. We'll come back later.
there we go. And I'm gonna have a pair of
Hey Nancy, what's up?
binoculars.
Fun pass.
I seem to have used up all the fun on my fun pass. Did you say I could get another one?
I certainly did. Here you go. Enjoy.
Tank.
May I see that
Oh.
carousel haunting
I
it?
didn't see what I clicked on.
Take right here, all queued up.
It's not going to show us anything. It's like someone did something to the camera. That's why it, like, buzzed.
Being weird about it.
I'm afraid I got out on a wrong trip with Elliot. I spilled paint all over some they keep been working on.
Ooh, not good. The guy's already about a month behind in his work.
Any idea why he's so far behind?
He's a procrastinator. He doesn't really like the work, so he does whatever he can to avoid it.
Okay, we'll start with this one.
Me, I get stuff done right away. You do too, I'll bet.
Well, I try. Is he always behind?
I guess he was doing okay up until about a month ago. Way I hear it, if he doesn't get caught up like fast, he's gonna be waving bye-bye like soon.
See you around.
Have fun.
Procrastinator or looking for treasure. So someone said we need to enjoy him.
Who said that?
Oh,
Come on, dog. Come on.
Taking her to bed.
I'm a detective named Nancy Drew. And you are? Who programmed you?
It is my turn to ask a question, Nancy Drew. Why are you here when Joy is not?
I need to leave a message for her.
As a matter of fact, I need to leave a message for her.
There is a pad for leaving messages on the desk.
So, who programmed you?
Responding to the non-Joy entity is an unnecessary drain on my power units and is heretofore disable.
What does that mean? Hello? Miles?
Well,
He's not going to talk to me anymore.
sounds like he's owned by Joy. Pad on the disc. But I can't use it though. Oh, maybe if I go to the back.
I can use this to leave a note for Joy to call Elliot.
Okay. Anything else here?
Okay. Oh, I want to do the creepy guy looking over them.
Swoop. I can't. Can I?
Let's see now.
That's kind of creepy. Okay.
Dry, damn it.
We haven't
hate
checked the roller coaster yet, have we?
doing layers, but can't be
Oh,
helped.
the eyes are moving.
Hello?
Hi, Nancy. It's Paul Santos. You know, I just had a thought. There's a newspaper article and photo in Joy's office that I want you to be sure to take a look at. They're in a frame on the wall.
I already looked at it.
I may have seen them. What are they about?
They're a little piece of park history. The guy in the photo found a bunch of jewels that had been stolen in a heist years ago and stashed away on one of the rides at Captain's Cove.
Yeah, we read about
He
that.
says there was a good chance more jewels would turn up.
Maybe that's why someone stole that carousel.
That's what we were
Because
saying.
there were jewels hidden inside it.
My thoughts exactly. I called the detective that was in charge of the investigation back then. His name is KJ Paris. He's going to call you. Oops, I gotta run. I just wanted to give you a heads up.
All right. Goodbye, Paula.
Okay.
I wonder what the deal is with this red tag. It's locked.
So we can't get in here.
This takes an employee access card.
I thought this was going to give us access to everything. Huh. We can investigate it. Ah. Thanks, chat. So this is where it was taken from.
Let's see now.
But
That's a dumb idea. Grab the other one and do the other dumb idea.
Moon glow. Oh, I bet there's a hint about
Yeah, right.
treasure
Much better.
of horses. And it'll say which name, which horse we need to look for. Carousel's good, but Rolf gets ready. What? Not good enough, huh? You gave me a lousy access card. Damn. I love the sneaky music. Can I go this way? I can't. That's about as far as I go. Maybe I should ask Harlan about getting access to things.
Hey, Nancy, what's up?
The card reader outside the roller coaster doesn't work. It's got this red tag on it.
Means the power's been shut off. Ingrid must be working on it. Go talk to her. She probably took a break to go meditate and forgot what she was doing.
Does that sort of thing happen a lot with her?
Oh, yeah. And look like finding her. These mind relaxation breaks of hers sometimes last for hours.
She's so sus.
May I see that tape of the carousel haunting again?
Damn it, I keep accidentally clicking on it.
Queued up.
We've looked at this 5 times now.
See you around.
Sounds good.
Ingrid.
Hello?
This is Detective KJ Paris, Captain's Cove Police Department. Paula Santos asked me to call you. Said it concerned that heist out of Captain's quarters 22 years ago.
Well, I was thinking maybe the reason that horse was stolen off the carousel at Captain's Cove 2 weeks ago was because somebody thought there were jewels from that heist inside it.
Never occurred to me, but it's possible, I suppose. His name was Chaz Dunning. Died in prison about a year ago. I'll tell you what, I'll make some calls, try to see if there was somebody he confided in before he died. Somebody who was recently released.
That would be fantastic.
Well, as soon as I know something, you'll know something.
Thanks, Detective Paris. It was great talking to you.
Ditto.
Ditto. Oh, nice. She's just
Hello, Nancy. Still on the case, I see. I'd like to take a closer look at the roller coaster, but the access card reader has been red tagged. Helen says it's because you're working on it.
Right. I was in the process of upgrading its main circuitry board. I'm afraid you're going to have to wait until I finish here. Unless you'd like to do it for me.
the way she is with like the vitamins and stuff makes me think of a colleague my mom had like way in the past. And the colleague was always like complaining about stomach pains. and like not feeling very well. But then at the same time, she's like, I don't know what it could be. Like, I'm so healthy. I drink 3 raw eggs every morning. And my mom was like, you shouldn't drink raw eggs. Like, no wonder your stomach's fucked. Said it in a nicer way than that. But she was so convinced that was so healthy that she just was like, that cannot be it. And she was so stubborn and she never fixed it. She just had stomach aches for all the years that she worked there because she had 3 raw eggs every day. That's what this reminds me of. Like, they're so convinced of what they're doing is right that if you're like, I
Just
think
gonna
you should
put
get
some
checked out by
monsters
your
crawling on the
doctor. She's like,
building.
no, your aura is telling me that that's not it.
Do you really think I could handle it? It's not exactly brain surgery. All you have to do is follow the schematic.
No, just go with it. It's okay. We can put it on the other one.
When you see the board, you'll be able to see where it goes. You'll need to solder it in place.
Damn.
Which means you're going to have to get my soldering gun from Elliot Chen. Here's
Oh no, Elliot.
I put together. If you have questions about park-related electronics, it'll answer them. Keep it as long as you like. When you're all done,
That's
pick
4
it up
hours over.
and take it to Harlan. That way he'll know it's safe to turn the power back on to the reader.
That's not my cell phone. It must be yours. Are you gonna answer it?
No, that would be rude. I'll just call them back. So, once you get that tool from Elliot, you should be all set.
She's so suspicious. Who's calling her?
I don't seem to be having much luck using my access card. Am I doing something wrong?
I deactivated most of the readers because of the shutdown. As soon as I get done here, I'll get them online again. Sorry. Hey, if you come across a pair of pliers, hang on to them, okay? Mine are missing. Someone must have walked off with them.
That sounds like she just shut down the park so that
Life is full of beautiful moments. This doesn't look like it's going to be one of them.
we can't get in and see like the mess she made somewhere. Like, because she's like digging around somewhere. She doesn't want anyone else to go in.
Any advice on how to go about fixing a midway game that's broken?
It needs to be reprogrammed. Open up the back. Should be some instructions on the clipboard. Check that handbook I gave you if they're too cryptic for you. But you'll also need the plug-in keyboard. And unfortunately, I have no idea where it is. One of my guys probably left it in the park somewhere.
Yeah, I'm also thinking it might be something that it's her. Maybe she's the right. Don't forget those vitamins. I do say that to a lot of people though. Whenever someone's like, man, I don't know what's wrong, I'm so low energy, I always say like, it's probably vitamin D, because so many of us are just inside all the time. And then a lot of times they actually go to the doctor and get it checked out, and then they're like, it was vitamin D. I kind of want to try that game again.
Catapult the squid through the hoop.
Through the hoop. Okay, so 1 shrimp, go. Done. Okay, so 1 dolphin, go. Hell yeah. Okay, that's 2. Ooh, this seems like a hard one. Let's go whale. Hell yeah. Got to go, bitches. Okay, what do we get with the whale one? Is it this one?
Do. I need some basic bitch. Pink. That is rooster red. This is wild rose. I will grab a wild rose.
We haven't seen the other token yet, right? Yeah, these. But this one's out of service. Maybe we can fix it? Got the stump, I had to fight the power relay switch to work right. After successfully upgrading the hardware on the circuit board, Quellmeister arcade game will not function and will display an error message on the front panel release. Hardware upgrade must be added to the Quellmeister arcade game code. In the back of each Quellmeister arcade game is a small video screen that contains programming code. Use a Quellmeister portable keyboard to plug into the monitor. Oh, this is the one that we didn't have yet, right? Okay, so we'll just leave this for now. Fight the power. We need to talk to Elliot again. Hopefully he likes us more this time.
Hi, Nancy. KJ Paris. I got some preliminary info on that jewel thief. Now Chaz done it.
Great, let's hear it.
Okay. Before he died, he got to be real good buddies with his cellmate at New Jersey State Prison. And his cellmate was paroled less than 2 months ago.
Do you know the guy's name?
Apparently he's used a lot of aliases. The guy I talked to wasn't sure which name he was released under, but he gives me a description. Dark hair, medium build, clean shaven, heavy Jersey accent. Like I said, I'm still in the process of making
Need a picture.
I just thought I'd let you know what I had so far.
Thanks, Detective. You've been a big help.
The security guard? It could be. Hey, dude.
Miss Destructo returns.
You talked to Joy?
Imagine my surprise when she told me you're a detective.
Amateur detective.
I hear you're out to solve the curse of Captain's Cove.
What do you think caused the roller coaster accident?
That was no accident. It was sabotage.
Why do you say that?
That's what I'm
I'm pulling
thinking.
your leg, that's why. Come on. What do I know? I'm just an artist. Go ask our naturopathic engineer person.
Naturopathic. Do you have any idea who stole the horse off the carousel?
Do you have any idea who stole that horse off the carousel?
Somebody who's into junk.
That's odd. Ingrid said carousel horses can be very valuable.
Well, when they're the original horses, they can be valuable, yes, but I was talking about the one that was stolen. It was not an original. Around 18, 20 years ago, somebody bought one of the horses off the carousel. The guy who owned the park back then commissioned some hack to replace it.
Could it be the one that was bought? That has the treasure in it?
And that's the horse that was stolen. The replacement?
Right.
The fact that the park is shut down must be kind of a relief for you.
You mean because I'm behind in my work? I'd be lying if I said the shutdown wasn't helping me get caught up. Meeting deadlines has never been my forte. But I certainly hope you're not suggesting that I arranged for the park to be shut down by somehow manufacturing this curse thing, because that would be ridiculous.
Ingrid said you have her soldering gun. I need to get it from you, if that's okay.
You bet. Here you go. Been meaning to return it to her, but I've been a little busy.
Great, thanks. Do you see much of the other people who are working during the shutdown? Like Joy Trent or that security guard, Harlan Bishop?
Nah. Joy Trent, she's like invisible even when she's visible, if you get my drift. And that rent-a-cop, I got no desire to see anything of him.
Why do you say that?
Rent-a-cop.
Dude is way too eager to make my business his business, that's all.
I'll let you get back to work.
They don't like each other.
Must.
What's that?
Could I have some of these tissue strips?
Be my guest.
Tissue strips! Nothing else? Weird. Adhesives, bunch of things. Okay, so now we should be able to get here, right?
This takes an employee access card.
Where do we fix the
I
thing?
haven't finished repairing this yet. Better not take the tag until I fix this.
Ah. Oh god.
See now.
Call
White
call
paste.
service to request
See?
an upgrade for cart reader below schematic for the circuit as it currently stands. Resistors are
Yellow. I need yellow.
Waiting for delivery of macro resistor. I'll split the circuit to allow easy soldering for macro resistor once it comes in. Krollmeister called and said that total resistance for the upgrade has to be 15 ohms. That said, the macro resistor will give 5 ohms of resistance, so whoever hooking up the thing should hook the resistors in series. Okay, we need 15. Oh god. Maybe we should look at that book. Time to time, manufacturers of the arcade games on the Midway will provide us with updates of either the hardware or software. Hardware updates usually require a software update so that the program is aware of the new hardware. When adding new hardware, follow the manufacturer's instructions. See the section of soldering and circuits for additional
Oh,
information.
this one. There's the red.
Oh god.
I need to learn to practice drawing before I start going in.
Electrical equipment is to make sure that power sources are disconnected and turned off for work. Okay, got that. First color, second color, third color, tolerance. Resistors reduce the amount of voltage or current in an electrical circuit. Think of a resistor as a dam holding back the electrical power. Resistors have different values. The value of the resistor is measured in ohms. Yeah, so ours is 5, the green one. The amount of total resistance depends on how the resistors are placed. Okay, so resistors are placed in series. Total resistance is the sum of the resistor values. 10, 30, 100. Total resistance is 140. Okay. Resistors placed in parallel, separate circuits that later meet up, have a more complex formula to compute total resistance on a circuit. Consult the manager on this issue. Okay. So where does this one go? Here?
You need an extra arm
Oh, there.
for
So it used to
spikes.
be 15. So wait, this is a red one? So it's 30? And that one's 10. Oh, so we don't need this one. We need this one, the top one. So we'll leave that disconnected then. I think. Okay, so this connects to this one, connects to this one. That should be it.
There, that looks right.
I did it! Nice.
Oops, no power.
Oh, right. Now we need to go back to inverts for the power.
Hello, Nancy. How goes it?
How well do you know Elliot Chen?
Not very. But I've noticed he has a very strange aura. Very dark around the edges. Odd for an artist. But then, it's nowhere near as dark as Joy's. Her aura's a mess.
Why do you think that is?
She's hiding something. And she's hiding from something. Something very big and very dark. Plus, she eats way too many carbs. To say nothing of pencils.
Your aura's a mess. Too many carbs.
Thanks for your help.
Carb filth.
Niacin.
How dare you eat carbs? Girl, your aura's a mess. I bet it's carbs. Is she here? Oh.
I really do need to get this work done.
Sorry.
Right. Sorry.
Where do we go from Harlan? Harlan does it? Oh, right. She said remove the tag and Harlan knows that it's fine.
Could you turn the power back on to the card reader outside the roller coaster? It's all fixed. Here's the tag.
You bet. I'll just switch the circuit back on and you'll be all set.
Ingrid said you told her that you were a bouncer before you came to work here. In Trenton, not Flemington.
Right. I was. For a while. I've held almost every guard-type job there is. Lived in a lot of different places, too. Trenton, Jersey City, Flemington, Cape May.
May I see that?
Oh, I did it again. Oh, God.
Queued up.
Okay, now we should be able to get in. Nice. Hell yeah, we're in, baby.
Well, it's a kitty.
And is that red door, red apron supposed to be there? That's really cool, these decorations. What's this? Emergency stop.
Oh, this looks like one of Joy's.
Oh, Joy was here, huh? At the emergency stop. Interesting. How can we go any further, though? What is this?
Ow! I'm trapped!
What? Oh no, we're about to die, aren't we?
To get my foot loose, I need to switch the track somehow. Looks like I have to reconnect these wires.
Oh god. But how? Which one goes where?
Now I can turn the power on. See, there are 6 ways to connect these. I'll just have to try them all.
Oh god.
That's not right.
Oh god.
Oh, you were electrocuted?
That's what Harlan said must have happened.
I can't afford to have you blundering around the park getting into accidents, Nancy. My insurance rates are high enough. In other words, you're off the case.
Oh my god. I didn't die, but I immediately got taken off. Yes, please. Oh my god, it puts me here? Okay, let's try some more connections. We can maybe check the book.
To get my foot loose, I need to switch the trigger for now.
Oh, no. Okay, no time for
I
that.
have to reconnect these wires.
Let's try this.
Now I can turn the. There are 6 ways to connect.
Okay, that's it.
You were electrocuted?
That's what Harlan said must have happened.
Now I just
Felt cold when he
died instantly.
I can't afford to have you blundering around the park getting into accidents.
Remember to turn them
My
off.
insurance rates are high
Oh,
enough.
that's what I do wrong.
You're off the case.
Looks like I have to reconnect these wires.
So let's try this.
When I started my business in 2011, I chose Wix, and it was really because the aesthetic that Wix brought to my brand really elevated my brand. I do advertisements through Wix to Instagram and to Facebook, which in turn bring me lots of new customers as well as keep tabs on my existing customers. I also use Wix email marketing platform very often. It's a great way to drive sales.
I don't care
So
right
what's my
now.
goal for the future?
My goal for the future is not throw myself off a fucking
Now
bridge.
I can turn the power. There are 6 ways to connect these.
Okay, turn it
I'll
off.
just have to try them all.
Oh god. Wait, did I try this?
That's not right.
I tried. Oh my god, I tried this, right?
That's still not right.
Oh my god, you're gonna die. Let go! Let go of these wires! Why am I not? Oh, there we go. Let's try. You're so dead.
Still not right.
You're so dead.
Try again.
Oh my god. How many ways are there? I tried straight through.
Try again.
I feel like I tried all of these already. Did I do it? Okay. We did it. I forgot. I need to save. I always forget.
Going to bed?
Yeah, I'm gonna look at it, yes.
Alright, good night, Mom. Love you.
There's nothing else we can look at. We just got a pencil.
My god, they're so
I guess
stupid
we should
looking.
ask Joy
Don't know if I like them or not.
if it's
Need
hers.
something? Do you by any chance know how to read shorthand? Sorry, sure don't.
Sure don't.
Do you ever talk to the other people who are working during the shutdown? I'm not very good at socializing. I couldn't even tell you what any of them look like, quite frankly. I go to work, I go home. That's pretty much my life. Someone activated the roller coaster while I was standing on the tracks just now. I barely managed to escape. Really? Are you sure it was on purpose? Maybe you accidentally tripped a switch or something. It was no accident. Does this pencil I found by the tracks look familiar? That looks like one of mine. But I didn't leave it there. I mean, just because you found one of my pencils, that hardly proves I'm guilty of something.
Maybe someone was trying to.
While you were gone, the Nancy Drew entity came in here and snooped.
You were snooping around in here? Well, I came in here looking for you, yes, but
An analysis of sensory input shows that the Nancy Drew entity entered the immediate area during your absence and exhibited non-random seeking behavior.
I was just trying to do the job Miss Santos asked me to do. I didn't know I was being watched. My father was a frustrated inventor. After he died, I discovered that in his study. In his will, he said he made it just for me. I don't have room in my apartment, so I brought him here. I keep him covered when I know I'm going to have company. As you noticed, he can be kind of...
Oh, that was on the
The
sheet.
word blabbermouth is without meaning to Miles, the magnificent memory machine.
That's like a bicycle track on his head.
Why does he call himself the magnificent memory machine? My father said he invented Miles in order to reacquaint me with my childhood. It always bothered him that I was never as happy-go-lucky as he was. What am I, Miles?
Joy Trent is a party pooping stick in the mud.
So my
Damn.
father programmed him with a bunch of riddles designed to reconnect me with long-lost memories from my childhood. That sounds fascinating. I don't see it that way at all. I don't want to relive my childhood. My mother died when I was 4. My mother died when I was really young, too. Maybe I could help you. I should be mad that you were snooping around in here. But the truth is, I think it's neat that you're so gutsy.
Oh?
Especially since I'm so not gutsy. Oh, what the heck?
Not gutsy.
Okay, Miles, let's hear the first riddle.
Here is the first riddle. Listen carefully. To be told the truth long since put away, bring me the silvery remains of a morbid day.
I have no idea what he's talking about. I knew it would be a waste of time. Don't give up yet. Maybe I'll turn up something in the course of my investigation. Do what you want, but I'm not gonna hold my breath.
So that's something we can find around here. For a big day. Okay, we've been on the roller coaster. All we found was a pencil. We've checked the games, but we needed keyboards. Checked out the carousel. Oh, maybe the power's on there again? Now that we did the other stuff?
Guess I'm gonna have to call Tink.
Do not touch anything. Wait, no, we haven't called the other number either. Send me in.
This is Dick. Sorry, I'm busy fishing. You're gonna have to call me back.
Hi, my name is Nancy Drew. My number is 523-555-4399. If you could call me back, I'd really appreciate it.
Okay, and then the other one was 9704. So which one is that I wrote down? I don't think that one is in here. But maybe if I call it like that without stuff in front of it.
We're sorry. Your call cannot be completed as dialed.
Okay.
Take the number and dial again. This is a recording.
Something's missing here.
Well, let's try. Oh, nope. Let's try the other side. Oh, the inside of a carousel. Weird. Oh. Padlock combination. What is this?
Start crawling. This goes to the space underneath the carousel.
Whoa. Caution beyond this point. Creepy.
There's something up there. Looks like a letter.
Where? Oh.
I can't reach it.
Oh, I have to think. Amelia Kessler. Wait, Kessler? The dude who made it Kessler?
Oh.
The ballroom? That's what was converted into a haunted house.
My dearest Amelia, the work goes slowly, but it goes. I just completed the 5th course, my favorite so far. I call him foxfire, which is a phosphorescent fungus that grows on rotting wood. I've always thought fondly of that name. Every night music plays in the ballroom above the workshop. Every night 100 feet scamper back and forth overhead. When I complained to Mr. Russo, he said that if I worked in the daytime like everyone else, there would be no music to bother me. He doesn't understand that I can only work when my world is as I feel, dark, dangerous, unmovable. But you understand, my darling wife. You are the only person on earth who has ever understood everything that can be understood about me. And I miss you terribly.
He was at Dory Kessler's workshop by the radiator in what's now a haunted house.
The radiator still stands guard outside the door to my workshop, as cold and heavy as my heart, awaiting your return. You must come back to me, Amelia. Your father was loath to give me your address. I promised him things will be better, as I now promise you, if, when, you return. But what if you don't read this? What if it comes back unopened? Or worse, what if it never comes back, and neither do you? Your rejection would be unbearable. Perhaps I shall mail this letter tomorrow, but I know that I cannot mail it today, my beloved. I don't have the courage. I cannot take the risk.
I don't know what to put in here.
Alone forever.
Don't know what to put in here.
Yeah.
I turn the horses with the Cthulhu horses.
We could give that to?
There's an octopus in the carriage. Black cat on the roof. Another little monstery guy up on the roof.
Let me think.
But I don't know what to put
ballroom?
in.
The haunted house. We haven't even been there
I
yet.
don't even know what to put in this section. Feels like it's missing something. Not the raven. I'm bored.
Keep going under the carousel to find something. Oh, I'll come back there.
What is that noise?
That sounds from below.
Sounds like it's coming from below.
Keyboard. Hey, nice. It's missing an arm. Oh, another tag. It's broken. Another thing we can fix. The radiator.
Maybe a raven. Another one over here.
That symbol looks familiar.
Symbol?
That symbol looks familiar. That symbol looks familiar.
Okay. What is the trapdoor?
A little bit rounder.
Oh, I don't trust that. Okay, keep going under the carousel, someone said.
Bird over there. Maybe another raven. I can't really sit on anything, can I? If I put them too high, they disappear below the frame.
I wonder what that is.
Oh, that's it. Is that what you wanted me to find? Yeah? Okay, cool.
Okay.
We'll go back out. You think I can use that again? Wonder if it needs more
A
power.
bit of red light. Red eyes, I think.
It's locked.
That sound that's in the background, when it starts up, it sounds like Majora's Mask when it's like the last thing, you're running out of time.
Smells like old paint.
It's like
Probably is. I got it from up the line.
it keeps reminding me of. Oh,
It's locked.
I need a key.
Black out some of
Oh,
those
my
windows.
looks of it. Okay. Interesting.
Oh! It's not a bad idea to darken up some windows.
Okay.
That might have been overkill.
We have the keyboard, so we could fix the arcade machine. Feel a bit more courageous now that we fixed
The keyboard is missing.
Oh. How'd I drop paint cracks on a window?
To update game, change
think I need
function
gray.
control line directly below. Game over is barnacle blast. If game over is 0, something. So I'm assuming your game function will always return 0, 1, or 2. If not, we're toast. You need to enter to save and run. Okay, let's what does that read? Dress code. We need something on game code. When adding new software, the manufacturer will always provide instructions. Be sure to complete each line of code with a semicolon. Place all parameters in parentheses. Access to software modules on Midway Games is available by plugging in a portable keyboard. Okay, I'm assuming the game functions will always return 0, 1, or 2. Game over is 0. So hit enter to save and run. But enter just fix it. Save the 3.
Let's see. This one's a
Check the paper touch.
salmonella.
Add the word super. Enter the Chromeister arcade game serial as a parameter. If the upgrade function was called ping and the serial number was UB4700, the new function name would be super ping and UB4700.
Super ping.
The parameter. So what was the upgrade? Fight the power. Just super. Oh, that worked. Barnacle blast. 3. Or is that then the UB numbers? Maybe the serial number, yeah. So we need to
Okay,
find
so we'll black out another window and
KM
put some more tentacles in.
KM5200.
This takes an employee access card.
This one's open.
Super KM5200. Did that do something? It did. This music makes me feel very smart.
You're about to play Barnacle Blast. Looks like you have 3 fun credits left on your card. Now, blast all those nasty barnacles off the ship.
Whoa. Okay. Space and arrow keys. Okay. Use the panel at the bottom of the screen to shoot the ball at the barnacles. Every time you blast the barnacle, your score increases. To control the panel, use a keyboard. You can control the angle of the ball's bounce with the panel. Try hitting the ball at different areas with the panel to change the angle. Okay. Faster you blast all the barnacles, the higher your score. Okay, each time the ball drops to the bottom of the screen, you get another one. If you haven't blasted all the barnacles after 3, the game is over. If you blast all the barnacles in level 1, you'll earn a seashell token. Go on to level 2. Blast all the barnacles in level 2, get a mermaid token. Okay, so I need to clear 2 levels.
What colored legs? I want to do yellow. Ooh, the sandy brown color.
It's very sensitive.
Come on.
Do I have a time limit? No, I don't. Get it! Get it! Oh, so close. Yes! Get it! Oh, yes! 1 left. Oh, yeah! Okay, get ready for level 2.
That ain't gonna work. It's way too thick, and I don't want to fight around. Thin it up.
Got this.
I don't want to use gold.
Yeah, get in there.
Let's see what else we got to work with.
Huh?
Ow. How about this one?
Oh. So close. Nice. Right side or left side for you.
Oh, that's not good.
Go up there, go up there. Oh.
Gonna be a minute to shake this up.
Yes.
See if there's anything left in it to use.
moves? Pro moves? Just one.
Pro moves.
Get it.
Let's see. Can I get a bit more?
So close. Yes. I will take my tokens. Thank you very much. So what do we get with these? The harmonica? Do we want the shark or the boat? This is the hardest one to get, I think. I don't know what I would need it for, but...
Mini rats. Perfect for breezy days at the park.
Made a title. I don't know why we want the shark or the boat, but we could play another game. I just got that one because that seemed the hardest one to get for the 3 tokens. Shark is the coolest thing. Nice little D. Oh, look at that. It's only 8. It's important later. Good. Now we have it. Maybe we should go back to the hotel for a sec. Just so we can check here. Find the key to that hidden door by the radiator. Ask around about the device on the carousel. See if anyone knows the answer to Miles' first riddle. Oh, I can't go down any faster. Take a look around Ingrid's while she's not there. Translate the note I found in Joy's office. Figure out the combination to Harlow's locker. Keep checking email. Oh, check email. Sassy Detective Tip 57. Next time you want to hide a message in plain sight, write it on a piece of paper using nature's invisible ink, lemon juice. When you finish writing, you'll have what looks like a blank piece of paper, which to the observant note may smell faintly like record. But when you expose the paper to moderate heat, the message will appear. Moderate heat. Just take care when applying heat to the paper and iron. Iron. On its very lowest setting will usually do the trick. Younger sleuths should seek parental supervision before using an iron. And sleuths of all ages should remember to turn the iron off when finished. Okay. Yesterday after you left, Toga was playing with his yellow squeaky toy in the family room and it rolled underneath the TV cabinet. I tried to get it out with the yardstick, but I couldn't reach it. Now all Toga does is lie there in the family room and whimper. He won't even eat. As you know, that toy was his favorite. But don't worry, I'm going to go to the pet store as soon as it opens and get him a new one. Cute. Okay. Oh, oops. I need to leave this. So we know we can go back to the hotel and read the secret message. If... Oh, he's not here. Where'd he go? I see you, surveillance. Concealed wall plug transmitters, counter surveillance. Well, on the ship. Okay. I think that's important. Why would we want to look at this? Just take a picture of it. Please keep all personal belongings in your lockers. Oh yeah. Well, maybe that's his,
The phone number for the police. That might come in handy.
maybe his locker code is, that subscription code that we just saw.
Ow, 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 ow.
Wait. Right.
If I'm ever out of focus, just let me know, because head down looking at this, and I haven't zoomed in enough, so, you know.
I wonder who that is. Best way to find out is to call him.
Call an AM to confirm. 2-for-1 bonanza burger. He got his priorities straight. Can you imagine putting that stuff in your calendar?
Okay,
Being
that's
like,
gonna dry in a
one
minute.
day I can get
I'm just gonna go to the washroom and I'll be right back. What you want. Okay. I have bad gas. Dry so I can put your speckles on.
Okay.
You're just gonna be a minute, aren't you? You're not gonna let me do anything.
What's that? Ingrid? Oh, it looks like Harlan's been spying on Ingrid.
0726.
I better put this back where I found it.
0726. All good? No one was here. Let's go back to Ingrid.
It's locked.
Not for us. Oh, Nancy.
LH about results. LH. Lance Huffington, maybe?
The dude who sprained his neck in the roller coaster? Maybe they worked together so they could get the park closed. There was something else she didn't want me touching on her desk. Ooh, fancy watch. She's spending. think she'll tell us that the
Wow, that's one expensive watch.
$20,000 for a watch paid in cash. Oh, that's so suspicious. She's taking bribes. I think she's taking bribes. In cash? Maybe she's working with the dude with the neck thing. So that they could get the park closed, and then she took a bribe for it. Where did everyone go? Why are both Ingrid and the dude not there?
Nancy, you're a procrastinator's dream. Know that? Come in. Ask me questions. Ask me lots of questions.
Found this strange hidden door in the haunted house. Problem is, it's locked. Do you have any idea what's behind it?
Ask Joy. That nutty professor father of hers always had these little secret projects going in the park, even after he sold his interest. Miss Santos didn't have the heart to boot him out.
Well, I know you're busy, but I was hoping you could maybe help me solve a riddle. If I asked you for the silvery remains of a 4-bit day, what would you give me?
A riddle? I love riddles. Okay, let's see. Silvery remains. It has to be something silver that's left over, right? Okay, now, if 2-bit means worth a quarter, 4-bit would mean worth 2 quarters. Quarters. Captain's quarters, maybe?
He's smart.
The hotel adjacent to the park?
Captain's quarters day. Day. Spelled D-A-E, as in Sunday. That's it. There's this fantastic sundae you can get only at the hotel. They call it a fun day. It's been their specialty for like centuries. Comes with a souvenir spoon. Silvery, as in spoon, get it?
Elliot, you're a genius.
Next riddle, come on. I'm on a roll, baby. I'm in the room. Bring it on.
I'll let you get back to work.
Keep it real.
Keep it real. There it is. Fight the power. Okay. Wow, he solved it. Can we order it? Do you think we can get room service?
Okay. I think I'm gonna call this one done. It's not exactly as much as I was hoping, but I seem to be running out of the gum show.
Sounds amazing.
Hotel operator, what do you want?
Are you the regular operator?
I'm filling in for my cousin Amber. She took the week off on account of amusement park.
Took the week off.
You don't run outside line, do you?
Actually, I have a cell phone.
Good. Use it. An outside line will cost you an arm and a leg. Besides, I'm not sure how to get you one. So,
Alright.
what do you want?
Nancy Drew?
Sorry, my cousin's handwriting reeks. What do you want, Miss Drew?
That's what I got today.
I'd like to order a fun day, please.
Might be upside down.
2,480. 2,480 calories.
Okay.
Oh,
Actually,
that's quick.
So good.
So now the spoon. Captain's spoon. We got the spoon. We did it. Oh, this is exciting. This is like a treasure hunt. Okay, let's go back up. Let's have to try it for
Critter side.
I'm pretty sure Miles wants us to bring him the souvenir spoon you get when you order a fun day Sunday at the captain's quarters. I have one right here. Give it to Miles and see what happens.
Lay it on me.
Lay it on me. Don't microwave it.
The object is correct. Your mother used to take you for a Sunday at the captain's quarters almost every week. Do you remember, Joy?
The captain's quarters fun day. I do remember that. I was so small, I always had to sit on my mother's lap to eat it. I wish I could remember what she looked like.
Don't you have a picture of her?
You were very little when your mother died, Joy.
mother's anger. Before your father could stop you, you destroyed every picture of your mother that he had.
Oh my god.
I did that? No, my father told me he had gotten rid of them. He always said some things are better left forgotten. Oh my gosh. I'm the reason I have nothing to remember her by. I'm sure your father helped you shut out the truth in order to spare your feelings.
The older your father got, Joy, the more he realized that life is nothing but memories. He realized that even God never in a good way. That is why he invented Miles, the magnificent memory machine. Here is the second riddle. This one is written down. Please remove it.
It's just a blank piece of paper.
You and your mother used to love to play this game, Joy.
Just go back to the hotel and iron it.
I have no idea what he's talking about. You know, some of the things your father wants you to remember may be pretty painful. Are you sure you want to go on? If you still want to help me, please, Nancy, keep going. I feel like a door somewhere is starting to creak open. I'm kind of scared to open it, but I also kind of know I have to. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. You're the greatest.
This is so cool. Okay, let's go back to the hotel. Here. Secret message. One more time.
The first 8 notes of your favorite band organ tune, plus 1 mouth organ, plus 1 smidgen of talent, equals 1 happy Miles.
Okay, so now we just have to learn the tune.
I need to turn the iron on.
No, you don't. I need to leave.
I need glue.
Any luck? There was a message written in lemon juice on that piece of paper Miles gave us. We're to play the first 8 notes of your favorite band organ tune on a mouth organ for Miles. My favorite band organ tune? I don't even know what a band organ is. Or a mouth organ either, for that matter. I think mouth organ is a harmonica.
Correct. The music you hear when you ride the captain's coat comes from the band organ that sits inside the
So
rider.
now we're gonna have to fix that.
You used to play the harmonica for your mother all the time, Joy. Your favorite tune was the one you heard on the carousel.
It couldn't have been. I never rode the carousel. I always thought it was stupid. I thought all the rides in the park were stupid.
Is that all you can tell us, Miles?
I have been programmed to give you one hint. The tune is on the 3rd row. You will have to think about this one.
Think about this one. Oh, I got you. I got you, bro.
It's all yours, Detective. As usual. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks, Nancy.
I'm picking up what he's putting down.
It would be rude to use my phone
I
now.
really do need to
Oh,
go.
this one. Sorry. I need to go down.
Sorry.
Bye. Where is he?
Okay, that's... Oh, so that's gotta dry, doesn't it? Before I can finish it. Okay.
I don't remember.
Yeah, this is Tim.
Yes, hello. My name is...
Yeah, this is Tink.
I never heard you.
Yes, I know. I'm trying to help Miss Santos figure out what caused the roller coaster accident that shut down Captain's Cove.
Why are you calling me? I'm in a carousel. I don't know.
Well, to make a long story short, I need to find out the name of the band organ song that's on the 3rd roll.
What for?
That's kind of where the long story part comes in.
I don't have time for long stories. Besides, how do I know you even know Miss Santos?
To get your number. Oh, yeah.
Okay, to get your number, I had to get the band organ open, right? And to get the band organ open, I had to have an access card. And to get an access card...
You'd have to know Miss Santos. Yeah, I get your point. Problem is, I got no idea what songs are the 3rd roll. Only way you're gonna find out is to play it.
Does a band organ still play paper rolls?
You bet. Just flip the switch from CD to roll. Of course, you're gonna need roll 3, ain't you? It's in the cabinet in the gear room.
Gear room.
You mean the one that's locked?
18, 9, 39. That's a combination. Oh, and one more thing. You're gonna have a problem when you go to load the roll
Okay, so they're being held somewhere? Is it in here? There's a cabin in here.
Hey, Nancy, what's up?
I found an old letter in the gear room of the carousel. It was written by the guy who carved all the horses, Rolf Kessler. Is it okay if I keep it?
As far as I'm concerned, I'll mention it to Miss Santos, see what she says.
That's interesting. The fact that he's not desperate to get the letter makes me think that maybe he's not after a treasure.
I found some kind of electronic device under the carousel. I'm pretty sure someone has been turning the carousel on and off at night by remote control.
Why would somebody want to do that? Whatever you found was probably just some kind of toy that fell out of some kid's pocket.
Kessler used to have a workshop under what's now behind his house. Have you ever been down there?
I didn't even know there was a down there.
So you don't know anything about the hidden door in the room that has the old radiator in it?
Sure don't. Never heard any of the other guards say anything about it either.
May I see that tape of the carousel haunting again?
I got the tape right here, all queued up.
You never.
Oh my god, I swear I'm not doing it on purpose. I just click through, I just like exhaust every option and then I click it and it's too late. Where would those girls be?
If anybody's actually there, just drop a hello.
This looks a little like the inside of my aunt's player piano.
Oh.
Oh my god.
I wonder what goes on this spool.
Oh, the roll goes on there? Roll. Okay. But first we need to find one. Legend says if you watch the tape 10 more times, something appears. Yeah. Cabinet is on the other side there.
We'll go with salmonella for this guy.
Oh, this? Ah! Okay, one. What do I roll it? There. One.
Let's see. My
Roll three.
song is on the third roll. This must be it.
Okay. Anything else? Nope.
I should have painted Swamp Thing
Let's get that open.
next time.
The takeout dowel is broken.
Shit. How do we fix that? Maybe the procrastinator dude? Elliot?
All right, break time.
I need to make a dowel to replace this broken one from the band organ. It'll be all right.
The writing is always so smart.
I promise.
Sure. Got a lathe, wooden rod, safety goggles. Knock yourself out. I gotta go run an errand though, so try not to cut off any appendages until I get back.
Alright, break time. How do we work one? Oh, we need to put the goggles on?
It's all fun and games until somebody loses an eye. To carve a new dowel, I'm going to need a piece of wood. To carve a new dowel, I'm going to need a piece of wood.
Oh, a new piece of wood that we don't have.
Better read these goggles here.
Do we have... Ooh, what's that? We asked the renowned Weiss siblings, Adam and Charlotte, how much their famous antique violin collection is worth. Professor Anton Sukov, antique carousel expert, talks about the controversy behind the renowned horse carver Rolf Kessler.
If Elliot wrote this guy's number down, maybe I should too.
Okay. Don't just get a horse, get a Kessler. Expert on antique carousel shares his opinion on the work of a
I'm under so much uncomfortableness right now because my feet are so goddamn cold.
Professor of modern American art. For many fanciers of Philadelphia-style carousel horses, adding one of the wonderfully realistic creation of DC Muller and Bro Company to their herd is as good as it gets. But I'm convinced that this is because so few collectors are familiar with the work of Rolf Kessler, surely the golden age of carousel's most underrated carver. Born in Austria in 1882, Kessler was a small man who always felt more at home with animals than he did with people. He moved to the United States when he was 21 in hopes of riding racehorses. Unfortunately, his reclusive nature and poor social skills undermined any talent he had as a jockey. Out of desperation, he began carving furniture out of wood scraps and selling it on street corners. In 1907, Kessler got an apprenticeship at the Philadelphia Toboggan Company, a top producer of carousels which employed many fine wood carvers. He lasted a day and a half, but amazingly, using what he had learned at PTC, within a month he had carved a carousel horse in his father-in-law's garage. Within a year, he had used the horse to convince the mayor of Zamboni, New York, that the tiny coastal town, uncanny talent of horse carving, no doubt came from his long strain of riding racehorses, should pay him to create a carousel. From 1910 to 1920, Kessler carved horses for 4 more carousels, 2 in New Jersey, 1 in Pennsylvania, and 1 in Connecticut. In at least 2 instances, he agreed to lower his price in return for being given his own private on-site workshop. His carousels always had 2 rows, which included 30 horses and 1 chariot. But in 1921, his severe mood swings and his angry insistence that the horses he carved existed as living creatures in a parallel dimension had finally driven his wife Amelia away for good. When he realized she was never coming back, he put down his carving tools and went looking for her. It took him 2 years to find her. She died of tuberculosis soon afterwards. No one knows what became of Kessler after that. Homeless, friendless, and now passionless, he simply vanished from history. Kessler is all too often dismissed as a lunatic, a mere poser undeserving of respect because what made his work distinctive was in all probability the result of a chemical imbalance rather than true genius. This is not fair. No one can gaze into the painfully expressive eyes of one of Kessler's horses, or study the peaceful delicacy of his trademark black rose, and come away unmoved. They are works of art. To treat them as anything less will say more about it and our blind allegiance to conventional artists than it says about them. Though the phase of bloom may differ, a black rose can be found on every horse that Kessler carved. Oh, so that's like his trademark. So that's how we know it's an original. After marrying Rolf in 1909, Amelia said that it was impossible for her not to love him as it was for her to live with him. That was it. I'm assuming I'll have the name in our phone. Oh yeah, wood. Can we use this? Why would we want to do this? Maybe to dry something? This is very exciting.
Those look like horse tails.
Who was the chip to? Wait.
I can use this to measure.
What do you use to measure? So 14 inches, I think. Do you need a pencil? No?
A book on carousels. Cool.
Famous
famous carousel carvers. The golden age of carousels began in the late 1800s and ended in the early 1930s with the Great Depression. During that period, 3 different carousel styles emerged. To the trained eye, these styles are as distinct as a fingerprint. Coney Island. The horses that Charles I.D. Loof carved tended to be very fanciful, with flashy, often jewel-encrusted saddles and bridles. MC Aliens and Charles Carmel also carved horses that were less realistic, frozen in highly animated poses. Stein and Goldstein carousel horses were known for their big buckles and lack of forelocks. Fantastic factoid. The horse on the outside just in front of the chariot on a carousel is called the lead horse. This horse is usually the biggest and most exquisitely carved horse on the carousel. Fantastic factoid 2. Some carvers carved only the heads and let other craftsmen carve the rest of the horse. Philadelphia style. These carousel horses were very realistic, with many sporting armor and other...
I'm sorry, I was a dumb kid.
Carousels
Oh my God.
The company built often included horses with human faces carved somewhere on their sides. The Philadelphia Toboggan Company was not founded by carvers. As a result, its carousels displayed many variations of the Philadelphia style. Most horses that are mounted on permanent carousels have tails made of real horse.
Okay, so there was a house that went for sale a year or 2 ago around here. And probably as long as I live, I will never forget this house. It wasn't a big house, but it was designed like a carousel. Every piece of the house was hand built, and it was designed to be a big top, like a circus. And listening to this makes me want to see what style that man's carousel horses that he carved were in, because he had about a dozen in the building. And oh my God, I wish I could have seen that house in person.
Carousel horses carved out of many pieces of wood that were held together with glue and small dowels, never nails because they would rust. A horse's leg could be made out of as many as 6 pieces of wood. Daniel and Alfred Muller of the D.C. Muller & Bro Company were famous for their exceptionally intricate and realistic carousel figures. One of the company's founders, Daniel Muller, is often said to be the best carver of carousel horses ever. Those familiar with Rolf Kessler's work might disagree. Driven by dark moods and odd convictions, Kessler worked by himself, creating carousels on a freelance basis. Some people found the intense expressions of Kessler's creations to be a little too realistic. County fair style. A number of companies specialized in carousels that could be effortlessly moved from one place to another. Carousel horses they created were relatively simple in appearance, so that they could be produced quickly and moved with minimal breakage. Armitage, Herschel, and Spillman were known for this style, and the carousels of the Simi Park Amusement Company were seen throughout the American heartland in the early 1900s. Horses were carved out of soft hardwood, like basswood. This wood is soft enough to carve easily, but hard enough to stand up to a lot of wear. The side of the horse that faced out and was most seen by the public was called its romance side. Since it was the most visible side, it usually included much more detail than the inner side. I never thought about that. That's probably an actual thing. Carousels or merry-go-rounds evolved from games people in the Middle Ages used to play on horseback. In the 12th century, the Spanish named one of these games carusel, which means a little war. Okay. By the 17th century, carousel among the French royalty meant a festive day contest on horseback. One of these contests, riders would try to spear a small ring with their lance while galloping past at its full speed. Oh! To practice for this event, noblemen would straddle a wooden horse that hung from an arm that was attached to a center pole. Oh! As this center pole and arm turned, powered by horse, mule, or servant, the rider would try and spear a small stationary ring mounted on the outside of the machine. Eventually, the word carousel referred to this machine rather than the pageant on horseback that inspired it. By the mid-1800s, men, women, and children of all social classes were clamoring to ride the contraption, which by this time included several rows of wooden horses. Innovations occurred rapidly after the carousel became
It's a baby. Early 20th century writers wrote the carousel for the cool breeze it generated and for the thrill of riding something going fast, 7 miles per hour. You know, come here. Carousel horses were often named. Their names would appear on the inside of the bridles. Yeah, we've seen that. Steam driven in 1870. By the early 1900s, the carousel looked pretty much the way it does today.
Okay.
It's interesting to note that English carousels rotated clockwise, while carousels in America and the rest of Europe rotated in a counterclockwise direction. This is because the English thought it was important that riders be encouraged to mount from the proper side, the horse's left side. Also, the game of trying to grab the brass ring was never popular in England. In the United States, moving counterclockwise allowed the carousel riders to use their right hands to reach for the rings as they went by. Interesting. And what is also interesting is that I have a baby. Menagerie figures such as tigers, dogs, giraffes, and even frogs were found alongside horses on carousels in the late 19th century. But by 1920, these figures were on their way out because the carousel makers realized that many children were frightened of them and preferred to ride horses. The horses on the outside are bigger and more ornate than the horses on the inside, so they can be seen from a distance and will attract potential customers. Oh my god, it just keeps going. I don't know if I've ever read this much in that from one book. What is a band organ? In 1920, most carousels in the United States were treating their customers not just to a cool, refreshing breeze as they rode, but to the bright, lengthy sounds of that distinctly American invention known as the band organ. The band organ is a mechanical device, meaning that someone doesn't have to play it. Rather, it produces...
Huh? Might have to go in with a pen and finish this one up. So I'll do that tomorrow night. I think I'm gonna call this a night. I might not be on tomorrow. Because, movie night. Not movie night, game night. Trying to start up a game night with a couple of my friends so that we can say we socialize at least once a year. I might have to fill in Bigfoot in a little bit. I think this one's done for the night. Shit. There's a sea monster. And there's a Bigfoot. That's some UFOs in. Hopefully that will dry without leaving too much of a mark. There we go. Get this out of the way for now. That'll look good. Let it go. There we go.
Music by mechanical pipes. In very simple terms, air supplied by a bellows at the bottom of the organ is forced through pipes which produce musical notes in relation to holes punched in a roll of paper. Yeah. A variety of pipes can be activated at one time along drums and cymbals so that the music... I didn't know that was like an American thing. We have them in the Netherlands too. I thought they were Dutch.
I would take it from the Dutch.
Many people think the music they hear when they ride a carousel is calliope music. Calliope, however, is a totally different machine. Designed to attract attention, the high-pitched flute-like calliope tones are usually heard at the circus. Some antique band organs house speakers to simply broadcast pre-recorded music. Aw, man! But some still use the traditional but fragile paper rolls, while in others, the pipes are activated according to digital recording patterns. Some bad artists can go back and forth between the old and tunes and the new, proving the likelihood that as long as there are carousels, there will be bad organ music. Okay, that was it. That was a lot of reading. Very interesting, though. I like it. Maybe something in this corner. Do you get wood here? Ah! Maybe now we'll do it?
There's some shooting pain in there.
That's good, right? Oh, can't go further? Nope. How do we change that? Measure the lashes first. We did. It was, oh. And then we left. It was 14. Better leave these goggles here. Because, oh, do we need the whole thing, right? Otherwise she wouldn't fit there. So it's 14.
Oh. Okay, next.
Measure the infants. Recreate the way it looks. Oh, so like 2.5 inches, then go inward, and then stop at 11.1. Okay, I can do that. So
tune it though. We can only do 2 or 3. 3 to 11 is probably fine. So it's 3 settings. Let's try this. Oh. Is that correct, you think? Oh, oops. Oh, so that's how wide it cuts. As well.
Oh, dear God.
Oh. Set it to 3 in deepest cut. Isn't 3 also the deepest cut? I can only do this. Oh, you mean from there? Oh, okay. I see what you mean. You think? So, move it to here. And then it's from 2.5. Perfect. Okay. So, wait, let me, so the edge of it was
I think I'm done for the night. I think it's time to go to bed.
Should I try it? Yeah, like that.
Alright, I'm coming, Ivy. Oh, shit. That is annoying. Alright, babe. Be right there. Be right there, baby. Alright. Don't bother Mom. Alright. Close as I got tonight. Alright, you guys stay out of trouble.